Have you ever wondered if what you're feeling is just infatuation, or if it's something deeper, something real? Today, we're diving into the 10 unmistakable signs of true love, the kind that goes beyond butterflies and late-night texts. Whether you're currently in a relationship or hoping to recognize it when it comes your way, these signs will help you understand what genuine, lasting love actually looks like. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore together what makes love truly authentic. Sign number 1, you feel completely yourself around them. True love creates a safe space where you can drop all your masks. You know you've found something special when you don't feel the need to be someone else to impress your partner. You can be silly, vulnerable, messy, or even cranky, and they still look at you with the same affection. Think about it. In the early stages of dating, we often put our best foot forward. We carefully curate our stories, hide our quirks, and maybe even pretend to love their favorite movie genre. But when true love enters the picture, that exhausting performance fades away. You find yourself sharing embarrassing childhood stories, singing off-key in the car, or admitting you've never actually read that classic novel everyone assumes you have. This authenticity is liberating. It's like finally being able to breathe after holding your breath for months. Your partner doesn't just tolerate the real you. They celebrate it. They laugh at your terrible jokes, find your random observations endearing, and make you feel like being yourself is not just okay, but wonderful. Sign number 2, they support your dreams, even when they don't understand them. Real love means being your partner's biggest cheerleader, especially when their dreams seem foreign or challenging to you. Maybe you're dating someone who wants to start their own pottery business, and you're more of a corporate, steady paycheck type. True love means you research kiln prices with them, not because you understand the appeal, but because you understand them. This support goes beyond just saying, "That's nice, honey." It's active encouragement. It's them staying up late to proofread your graduate school application, even though they've never been to college themselves. It's you learning about cryptocurrency because they're passionate about fintech, even though numbers make your head spin. True love recognizes that your partner's dreams are part of what makes them who they are. Supporting those dreams isn't just about the specific goal. It's about supporting their growth, their passion, and their right to pursue what makes them come alive. Even if that dream changes or evolves, the support remains constant. Sign number 3, you fight fair and grow stronger. Here's something that might surprise you. Couples in true love still argue. The difference is how they argue. When disagreements arise, and they will, true love means you fight the problem, not each other. Instead of attacking character or bringing up past mistakes, you focus on the issue at hand. You use "I feel" statements instead of "you always" accusations. You take breaks when emotions get too heated, and you come back to the conversation when you can both think clearly. After these disagreements, something beautiful happens. You actually understand each other better. Maybe you discover that when your partner gets quiet, they're not giving you the silent treatment. They're processing their emotions before they speak. Or perhaps you learn that your partner's need for alone time isn't about rejection, but about recharging so they can be fully present with you. These conflicts become opportunities for deeper intimacy because you're both committed to understanding rather than winning. You celebrate the resolution together, and your relationship becomes stronger, not weaker, after working through challenges. Sign number 4, you genuinely enjoy each other's company. This might seem obvious, but you'd be surprised how many people confuse chemistry with compatibility. True love means you actually like spending time together, not just during the exciting moments, but during the ordinary ones too. You look forward to grocery shopping together because you know they'll make you laugh in the cereal aisle. You enjoy long car rides because the conversation flows naturally, or the comfortable silence feels peaceful rather than awkward. You find yourself choosing to stay in together on Friday nights, not because you have to, but because there's nowhere else you'd rather be. This enjoyment extends beyond romantic activities. You genuinely find them interesting as a person. Their stories don't bore you, their opinions matter to you, and their presence adds something positive to whatever you're doing. Even mundane tasks become more pleasant when you're together. It's the difference between being with someone because they're attractive or successful and being with someone because they make your life more joyful simply by being in it. Sign number 5, you feel safe. Being vulnerable. Vulnerability is the currency of deep connection, and true love creates an environment where you can spend it freely. You feel safe sharing your fears, insecurities, and past hurts because you trust that your partner will handle your heart with care. This safety isn't just about big revelations. It's about the small, everyday vulnerabilities, too. It's being able to admit when you're scared about a work presentation, when you're feeling insecure about your appearance, or when you need extra reassurance about something seemingly silly. When you share these vulnerable moments, your partner responds with empathy, not judgment. They don't minimize your feelings or try to fix you immediately. Instead, they listen, they validate your emotions, and they offer comfort in whatever way you need it most. This mutual vulnerability creates a feedback loop of trust. The more safe you feel, the more you're willing to share. The more you share, the deeper your connection becomes. It's like building an emotional fortress together where both of you can retreat when the world feels overwhelming. Sign number 6. You make each other better. People true love has a transformative quality, not because you're trying to change each other, but because love naturally inspires growth. You find yourself wanting to be the best version of yourself, not to impress them, but because their love makes you believe you're capable of more. Maybe their kindness to strangers inspires you to be more generous. Perhaps their dedication to fitness motivates you to take better care of your health, or their calm approach to stress teaches you new ways to manage anxiety. These changes feel natural, not forced. The beautiful thing is, this growth goes both ways. You're not the only one evolving. They are too, and some of that growth is inspired by you. You might introduce them to new perspectives, help them become more patient, or encourage them to pursue a long-forgotten hobby. This isn't about losing yourself or trying to become someone else. It's about love creating an environment where both of you feel safe to grow, explore new aspects of yourselves, and become more fully who you're meant to be. Sign number 7. You have shared values and compatible life goals. Physical attraction might draw you together, and personality compatibility might keep you interested, but shared values and life goals are what create a sustainable future together. True love recognizes that you're building something bigger than just a romance. You're potentially building a life. This doesn't mean you need to agree on everything. You might prefer different music, have different hobbies, or even different communication styles. But when it comes to the big questions, how you want to treat people, what kind of family environment you want to create, how you handle money, what role spirituality plays in your life, you're fundamentally aligned. You find yourselves naturally making similar decisions because you're operating from the same core principles. When you imagine your futures, there's significant overlap in what you both want, not just in terms of lifestyle, but in terms of the values you want to live by. This alignment makes navigating life decisions easier because you're often naturally moving in the same direction. When you do need to compromise, it doesn't feel like sacrifice because you both understand and respect the underlying values driving each other's preferences. Sign number 8. You trust each other. Completely. Trust in true love goes beyond just believing your partner won't cheat. It's a deep confidence in their character, their intentions toward you, and their commitment to the relationship. You don't feel the need to check their phone or social media because you trust their judgment and their dedication to you. When they're out with friends, you miss them, but you don't worry about what they're doing. When they share exciting news about a new coworker or reconnect with an old friend, you feel happy for them rather than threatened. This trust also extends to emotional reliability. You trust that they'll be there during difficult times, that they'll keep their promises, and that they have your best interests at heart even when making decisions that affect both of you. Building this level of trust takes time and consistent action. It's earned through small moments of reliability, showing up when they say they will, keeping confidences you've shared, choosing transparency over convenience. When both partners actively build and maintain this trust, it becomes the foundation that makes everything else possible. Sign number 9. You can weather life's storms together. Life isn't always sunshine and romantic dinners. True love reveals itself most clearly during challenging times: job losses, family crises, health scares, or other unexpected difficulties. When these storms hit, you discover whether your partnership is strong enough to provide shelter for both of you. In true love, challenges bring you closer rather than driving you apart. When one person is struggling, the other steps up without resentment. When you're both overwhelmed, you find ways to support each other even when your individual resources are depleted. You develop your own unique rhythms for handling stress together. Maybe one of you is the problem solver while the other provides emotional support. Perhaps you take turns being strong when the other needs to fall apart for a moment. These patterns emerge naturally and feel balanced rather than one-sided. After weathering these storms together, you look back with gratitude not just for surviving them, but for how they deepened your partnership. You've proven to each other that your love isn't just for the easy times. It's a steady presence that can be counted on when life gets complicated. Sign number 10, you choose each other. Every day. Perhaps the most telling sign of true love is this. It's not just a feeling that happened to you, but a choice you make continuously. Even on days when your partner leaves dishes in the sink, when they're stressed and short-tempered, or when life feels routine rather than romantic, you still choose them. This choosing isn't about settling or resigning yourself to your fate. It's an active decision based on love, respect, and commitment to the partnership you've built together. You wake up each day and decide that this person, with all their wonderful qualities and human flaws, is who you want to navigate life with. Some days this choice feels effortless because you're reminded of all the reasons you fell in love. Other days it requires more intentional effort because you're both just human beings trying to do your best in a complicated world. But in true love, the choice feels worth making, even on the harder days. This daily choosing creates a sense of security and permanence that allows both partners to relax and invest fully in the relationship. You're not constantly wondering if the other person is going to leave when things get difficult, because you've both demonstrated, through words and actions, that you're committed to figuring things out together. True love isn't the fairy tale version we see in movies, where everything is effortless and conflicts resolve themselves with a passionate kiss in the rain. Real love is simultaneously more ordinary and more extraordinary than that. It's ordinary because it shows up in everyday moments, in grocery store conversations, in comfortable silences, in the way you naturally coordinate your morning routines. It's extraordinary because it creates a partnership that makes both people more capable, more confident, and more fully themselves than they could be alone. These 10 signs aren't a checklist to complete, but rather qualities that naturally emerge when two people commit to loving each other authentically. They develop over time, through shared experiences and intentional choices to prioritize the relationship and each other's well-being. If you recognize these signs in your current relationship, take a moment to appreciate what you've built together. If you're still searching for this kind of love, take heart in knowing that recognizing these qualities will help you identify authentic connection when it enters your life. Remember that true love isn't about finding perfection. It's about finding someone whose imperfections you can love, and who can love yours in return. It's about building something together that's stronger and more beautiful than either of you could create alone. What signs of true love have you experienced in your relationships? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. And if this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights about building authentic, lasting connections. Until next time, remember that the love you're seeking is also seeking you.